Hello, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's 7 o'clock. How are you? Welcome, everybody. I hope you had a marvelous weekend. Anybody do anything special? Say hi when you're here. Also, let me know if it's your first time here. Let me know if, what was I going to say? Let me know if it's where you're from. I always like, hi Tracy. I always like to see the different states or countries that people are popping in from. Hi Carol Schaefer. And hi Melody. Oh my goodness. Nice to see all your names. Thank you for sprinkling, Carol. Carol's the best. She always sprinkles. What does sprinkle mean? Hi Marcia. Sprinkle means to share. Facebook doesn't like that word too much, so we've called it sprinkle. And tell your friends about me. Hey, Annie, looks like you had a wonderful dinner with your children. I was so jelly. That looks so nice. Hi, Roz. Roz says hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Viola, my friend Viola's here. Okay, it's 7 o'clock, so we're going to get started. I have a few things to share with you. Hi, Lynn. I love seeing you on here, Lynn. Hi, Debbie. Okay, let's turn you down and get started with today's project. There's Louise. Welcome all my friends. Hi, Claudia. Okay, let's turn you down and turn you around. Yes, it looks so, so nice. Happy for you, Annie. You have such wonderful children. Okay, I've only met your boys, but I'm sure your daughter-in-law is just as sweet, or they wouldn't have picked her, right? Okay, so welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's Sunday night, so it's time for my live. I so look forward, hi Marie, to spending time with all my friends. So welcome and thank you for being here. If you don't know me, if you're new here, I'm a demonstrator of it'll be 29 years, March 14th, so it's just around the corner. And I live in Tracy, California, and I have, hi Jean, a February host code for you. It's right here. And you can take a snapshot of that if you're on your phone, and you can use that, or you can always email me at mofun44icloud.com if you need to know what that host code is. You can shop with me at beverlystamps.stampinup.net 24/7, so just go for it when you have time. Hey, Charlene, and also share with your friends that I have a YouTube channel. So what I do is I go live on Facebook, and then I upload it to YouTube and download it back, and then all my YouTube people can watch as well. I saw a cute little unboxing of the next paper pumpkin. It says, well, it's this one that's coming this February. I have not received mine yet. So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin and you have not received it yet, it will be coming in the next few days, I'm sure. But look at this Paper Pumpkin. Now, what I want to say about this is, because some people didn't know this, if you are within shouting range of me, and you could come by here and pick up a paper pumpkin, I have no problem ordering an extra one for you. You just have to let me know before the 10th of each month, so it's too late for this one. But if you want to try out paper pumpkin just once, or you see somebody else showing little sneak peeks or that kind of thing, and you think you want it, just let me know and I can order an extra one. You just pay for it and, pay me for it, and it'll go on my subscription and you can try it out. So I'm really happy. I love little chicks and daffodils. So I'm real happy that this is Easter and springtime. I think it's going to be absolutely adorable. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you. Also, I want to tell you who won this adorable card. It was the card that I made last week, on Sunday, yes, last Sunday. And I had it out at my class on Friday, and people were picking it up, and they were just loving it. They were just loving it in person. So let's see who the lucky winner of this card is. I'm telling you right now, I would never, never go to a casino with this gal right here, or to play bingo, or anywhere where you could win, because she wins everything. Just kidding. I'd love to spend time with this girl, but she is so lucky. Look who won this card. She won the prize of the month last month too. Maria. Good things happen to good people, right? She's a sweetheart. She was here on Friday. I hadn't seen her for a minute, and it was nice seeing her again. And I know she's going to be excited to get this card. My pieces keep falling out here. There you go. And so I will get this to her. She doesn't live far from me, so it won't be a problem for me to drop it off. Yes, congratulations, Maria. Okay, I want to go through this mini catalog for a little bit, and I want to make a statement about celebration. You know, we've got a couple of weeks left only. So if you're seeing things that you want in this catalog or the annual catalog, and your order is retail $50, order it now. Hey, my friend Vicky, because of celebration, you get extra free things. I'm just going to go through this real quick. Page 14 and 15 is the Forever Love. This was my the suite that I used my class on Friday, and everybody really loves this suite a lot. Actually, what happens with this group is they pick out the suite that they want to use, and then I create 3 projects. They come over on the day they selected, at the time they selected, and then we all make those projects. And this is the suite that they had selected back in January, and so we did the class in February. We used the dies, the stamps, the ribbon, the envelopes, the cardstock, the DSP. We used it all. We used the embellishments. We used it all, and they really liked it a lot. So I was just here's some more pictures of the stamp set and the bundle. So I was just going through the catalog to see what I've shared with you already. What I'm going to start sharing with you next week is on page 18. What's it called? Adorning Heart stamp set. I know Valentine's, just like, Bev, Valentine's Day is over. Well, I don't just do hearts for Valentine's Day, but what I especially loved about this one is number 4, Thoughtful Moments Hybrid Embossing Folder, and the dies that go with that. I love this idea, and I think I'm going to use this for my thank you cards. Thank you, Charlene. It was so fun, beautiful cards we made. Charlene was here on Friday, and thank you. Thank you for saying that. You know, they always know that I get a little nervous when this group gets together because they're avid stampers. They're very talented. They know what they are doing. They've probably been stamping as long as me, if not longer. And so I always worry that I'm not going to meet their expectations, but so far, so good. Hey, Velma, how are you? So I'm going to continue on today. This is another stamp set I've been sharing with you. It's on page 30, and it's called Cake Fancy. I like this because, hi, Diane, it's one of the prettiest cakes I think that we've ever had. And I haven't even got to it yet, but I'm thinking you can do pie with it as well. And the flowers and the colors that work with it. I'm going to do the same fun fold that I did last Sunday, except I'm changing up the card so I can give you more ideas with it. Okay, so that's what I'm using there. And then I marked one more page because on this card and last week's card, I use the Poetic Expressions. It's the 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, page 61. If you have not checked that out, check it out. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Designer Series paper. Okay. Oops, I didn't change my grid paper to a clean piece. I usually start out with a clean piece for you guys. Oh well, forgive me. So I want to show you, just in case you want to come or can come to my next in-person class, which is not scheduled yet, but just in case, I want to show you what you can expect. This was the class that was held Friday, and this was card number 1. So what you do, you come here and you have a packet, and most of the work is done for you. Hi, Gail. You do the stamping. You do the layering and gluing and all that type of thing. And I mentor you if you need it. But these girls knew what to do. They didn't need my help on that one. They did not really need my help on this one. This one was all about the card base that's in the catalog that I just showed you, the designer series paper and the dies. And we used a folder on this one. And then this one was inspired by my manager, Karen Flores. She sent me a card, which I'll show you in a minute. But look at that. It was a lot of pieces, but like I said, I had it scored and folded for them. I had the die cuts cut out for them, most of them, and they did a little bit of the die cutting on that one too. So they like a fun fold as well. Then everybody gets a gift. So this was the gift this time, and it's a cute little heart. And I used the die cuts from the suite and the ribbon to decorate this heart. So that is what that class was. And here was my inspiration stair step. Isn't that beautiful? And this reminds me again, this is designer series paper from the Celebration catalog that you can earn absolutely free. So make sure that if you want that, you don't wait too long. Okay, let me get these out of my way and let's get started with today's card. Now, I was telling you guys earlier, I remember saying it, that I am totally in love with boho blue, and you guys know I'm not a blue person. Well, I am so totally in love with boho blue, guess what? I'm out of it. I went to get my card base for tonight, and I have no more boho blue. So I've got an order going on in the morning, and that's one of the colors of cardstock I'm going to get. And my manager just sent me an email. She sent our whole group an email, and she was saying, you know, now's the best time to stock up on your cardstocks because you order cardstocks and you get a free celebration item. And that's very smart. Same thing with Paper Pumpkin to, you know, pay for a 3-6 month whatever and get a free Paper Pumpkin or free celebration item with your Paper Pumpkin subscription. So this is my card base. It's just a white base since I was out of boho blue, and it's cut to 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half, and burnished with my bone folder. What is the name of my upline? Her name is Karen Flores. She has got to be one of the sweetest people you will ever meet. I just love her. Known her for 29 years. Okay. And then I mentioned the Poetic Expressions Designer Series paper. This is cut at 5 1/4 wide by 7 7/8 long. Hey, hi, Richard. And then it's scored, which I did on last Sunday for you, but I thought if somebody missed it, I would mention it again and fold it in front of you again. So what I do when I score, what's my favorite tool, you guys, you know? You know? It's the Simply Score tool. So I put in the paper and lay it flat. It's on page 145 of the annual catalog, but the number of the Simply Score tool is 122334, just if you need that. And I simply scored it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all the way across here with the scoring tool that comes in the Simply Score tool. They come together. Okay. So now I'm going to take those scores. I'm going to start at the 1 inch where they're scored. See up here, it's not scored. The 6 ended there. So I'm going to mountain and valley like I taught you. And then I'm going to put the mountain up against the 3rd score line. Then I'm going to mountain and valley and put the mountain at the 6th score line. And we have our fold. It's that easy. I'm taking a little bit of glue. I showed you this, like I said, last Sunday. So just bear with me. I love it that you guys are so understanding that if somebody missed it last week, you were patient with me so I could show it to them this week. And I'm just putting the glue in to keep these folded areas down so I have pockets. I'm going to hold it for a second because it's going to take a second to dry. Hey, Margaret, welcome. And then this first flap is loose, and so I also need to glue this down. This paper out of the Poetic Expressions is the boho blue with the white little hearts. And I just think it is so cute. The opposite side is pink and white. And yeah, Marcia, hi Sharon, I'm showing it again because I'm showing a different way to fill the pockets. So just to give you guys some more ideas. Now I'm going to put this down onto my card base. So card class in the mail is all done. Everybody got their packets in the mail or picked them up if they live close to me, or I dropped them off, whichever. And I did the live video, and now I'm thinking about doing another one. So I'm going to start working on it seriously tomorrow. And so here's how it's going to work. I will announce next Sunday that it's going to start in March. So I will design 3 projects for card class in the mail. And then in March, on the 1st, there'll be a hostess code, and you can order whatever I explain the minimums are for each project. And then early April, you will be sent 3 projects in the mail. And then I will do another live, and you will be able to put them together. You'll have, if you purchase the card class in the mail, you'll have everything to make what I'm making live. Okay. Now let's say the requirement is $50. That's just throwing a number out there. That requirement for card class in the mail cannot coordinate with another class. So if there's another class going, the $50 for card class in the mail is one, and the other class requirements would be something totally different. Okay. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that. Okay, so here's our card base ready to go, and we've got these 2 pockets right here and right here. Now I've got a piece of basic white cardstock, and it's 2 inches wide, but really all I need is any size. Length doesn't matter, because I'm going to stick it into the elegant tag punch and punch. Hi Cookie, hi Bonnie. Okay, and then here's the code if you want this punch. It's so pretty. Then I'm going to take my paper trimmer, and I'm not going to have a whole tag. I just really want the fancy part of this. So I'm going to cut that off and set it aside and have it ready for my card. Last time, remember, I used them as tags tucked in here. This time I'm doing something a little different with it. Okay. So here it is on Maria's card. See how I use the tag punch on all 3 of the little pullouts? Okay, so here I'm just using 1. I don't have a prototype made, so that's why I'm not teasing you. I'm making it, from scratch right in front of you right now. And so now next I need a 2.5 by 4 5/8 piece of basic white cardstock. And the other thing I need, I forgot to get it, let me get it, is my corner rounder. Currently, Stampin' Up! Does not have corner rounders, punches for sale in the catalogs, but if you've been a stamper for any amount of time, I'm sure you have one. This is the trio punch that's now been since retired, but see how it rounds the corners there? And then also if you have the envelope punch board, that has a corner rounder on it as well. So this piece will fit right into the top pocket, just like that. And hi Carol, look how this punch looks right here to give you a little hint to pull me out if you want to see what's on there. Now I've got another piece. It is 2 3/4 by 4 5/8, and it is going to get tucked right in here after I'm done with the stamping. So 2 rectangle pieces of cardstock that get put in the pockets when you're done with the stamping. So this is another idea for this card. let's get stamping. I wanted to give you another idea on how to use the candles in the stamp set. Okay, so you're saying candles? There's candles. Well, this big piece that I used for cake, let me show you what I mean in case you're not familiar with the stamp set. This rectangle piece is the cake on the cake plate. But I thought, what's this one here? I could make giant candles with this. So I've got the candles here, and I've got the little flames here. So let me get started with that. I'm going to start with boho blue, just because that is the base of our designer series paper. Well, I might as well tell you what I've got here now. Boho blue, wild wheat, bubble bath, and berry burst. Okay. So I'm going to ink up what we would normally use as the cake and stamp it right here. I'm going to stamp it this way though, onto the cardstock. A little bit off because I need room for the flame. So what I mean by a little bit off, it's not all the way on here because I'm pulling it down a little bit because I need room for the flame. I start in the middle normally, but I'm going to have two in the middle and then move out. So this is the first one. And there's a requirement for cleaning your stamps because I'm using all these different inks for my candles. So I'm going to clean off my stamp and move over my boho blue. And then I'm going to go to the berry burst. Ink up my stamp again. And berry burst. Now see that dark piece? That's this here. So I want to keep that the same direction. And I want to keep my candles pretty much the same height if I can. Okay, and then I'm going to clean that off. Go back to the boho blue and ink that up again and stamp that next to the berry burst. Clean off my stamp and come over to bubble bath. This is a very, very light pink. And come over to the end of the card. And then one more next to the boho blue. Hey, Patty. Clean off my stamp. And then come over to the wild wheat. I'm going to have one wild wheat candle. So I thought this was pretty clever. If you want a large candle, you can use this piece of cake for your large candle. It makes pretty cool stripes too if you cover the whole piece of paper. So I'm sure you can do a lot with it. So let's take, I've got the wheat out, so I'm just going to take the flames and stamp that right above the wheat. And then the bubble bath. I've got two of those, so I'll stamp them both. And then boho blue. Two of those. Remember I said I like large images. This proves it, doesn't it? Because there is a smaller candle in the set right here. But I like large. So I'm going to take the berry burst and stamp the flame above that. Okay, how cute that is, so festive. Now you can take birthday wishes. We want it to stand out, so I'm going to tap birthday wishes, and I'm going to go to a lighter color here with the berry burst, and I'm going to go up high because I'm going to add some ribbon to this card. Look how cute. Okay, let's close these up now. On Maria's card, I used the pink sheer ribbon. Remember, I was saying it comes in a dual pack or a triple pack. I couldn't remember at the time. Hey, Bev, it's a 3-pack. It's called sheer ribbon. That is the code. It's beautiful ribbon, and I'm all out of the bubble bath, but I have the boho blue and the lemon lolly, and it's on page 143 of the annual catalog. So I'm going to use the blue, and I'm going to place it around the whole piece here. But I'm not going to tie a bow. I'm just going to tie a knot on this one. I love the silver lining that it has. I love the colors. I just think it's beautiful ribbon, and I love getting 3 different colors in one set. Simple Simon. Oh, I kind of like that length too. I thought I was going to have to trim it down, but I don't have to. So then we can just stick this right in the first pocket and push it down till it gets in there. Isn't that a cute card? What do you guys think? Oh, thanks, Viola. Thank you. All right, so now we have this one. I'm not going to put the pull tab on there until I'm done stamping, because remember what I've always taught you, we want to be completely flat with our work so we don't have any bumps that we have to deal with. So now, there it is, my boho blue. You guys have seen me use this many times. But again, I'm sharing again just because there might be somebody that has not used this set yet or has not seen it used. So I want to make sure they see how cute it is. There's a cake plate or a pie plate. Like I said, I see pumpkin pie right there, clear as a bell. Just haven't done it yet. And then here is the cake. And we're having a wild wheat cake this time. I'm using the same berries as I used before because I just love the berry burst berries. They just look so luscious and so realistic to me that I don't find a need to change it up. Only bad thing about this stamp set is it makes me want some cake. And I shouldn't. Look how bright and vibrant that is. Okay. And then I like it. Meringue is really for a pie, right? But this reminds me of meringue. And so I've been putting it on my cakes. And I'm going to do that again in the wheat, wild wheat. And it's just so cute. Spice cake, that's right. Okay, I've got the little leaves, but I forgot to get my green. And I think that with these colors that the old olive looks best. So here's my little leaves. Stamp them next to the meringue, just for some little greenery. I've told you before, I like to put leaves and flowers and things on my cakes when I bake. So it says birthday wishes here. So I could stamp eat cake like I did on the last card. Let's see, I think it was this one here. Yeah, see, time for cake. Time for cake right there. Okay, but I'm not going to do that on this one. I'm going to take some glue though, and this little piece, so this is great for scraps. Put some glue here and line this up so everything's straight. Slip this under. Get it in the middle. The glue gives you time to move it around. And hi Terry, and when it dries, you can pull this in and out of the front little pocket. And I was thinking you could put even a gift card behind there if you wanted to. But look how cute this card is. I just think it's oh, thank you for the hearts. Yay, you guys like it too. When they pull it out, now you could put a gift card back here. Cover that up, put a gift card back there. And then the inside, stamp it however you want. I personally think that the outside is the striking part of this card. So I think all we need to do is maybe take whichever color you want. I'm gonna take the boldest color that we see here, yummy, and stamp one more candle. Now I think this candle would be absolutely adorable. I know that flames are normally yellow. Somebody might be saying, why didn't you do the wild wheat on all of them? I don't know, I kind of just like that. But wouldn't it be cute to have this for a first birthday or, you know, a child's birthday where they only have 3 candles? Definitely not going to do it for my birthday because it wouldn't fit. And but I think it's just so cute, just like that. Of course, you can put happy birthday in there, but we have birthday wishes here on the front, so, or a different sentiment altogether. It's your special day. That's a good one. It says your special day. So that's in the stamp set. You could stamp that on the inside. So it's been a long time since I've used a stamp set that doesn't have dies, that doesn't need the cut and emboss machine, that I haven't really married it up with much. I married it up with this punch both times. And it's just a stamp set that lets you stamp. And look how cute these cards are. I think they're just darling. And it's the images from Stampin' Up, the ribbon that coordinates, the colors that you pick. And it's so easy to pick your colors because the back of the Designer Series paper packs tell you what colors are in the papers. So you just match up those colors and away you go. Thanks, Jean. You love the cards, Louise. I'm so glad. All right, so remember to come back on Sunday night for sure, but I'm probably going to be back in the middle of the week because I've got an idea for this one's easy, Diane. Well, they're both easy, but I've got an idea for my thank you cards, so that's another thing I'm going to work on tomorrow. So I want to show them to you because if you're debating whether to order this month or not, the thank you card might help you decide. I think if it works, it's going to be really cute. All right, guys, we will see you with my pop-up, with my thank you cards, and then hopefully for sure on Sunday. Okay, Sunday at 7. Thanks, Debbie. Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye.